At Stauffer's, we like to give our shoppers something extra. And with our new Stauffer's Grocery Rewards, you get extra savings in addition to our weekly price cuts. Just use your reward card when you shop, and for every dollar that you spend, you'll earn 1 point. And when you reach 500 points, you'll get $10 off your grocery bill instantly. Whether you're stopping in for something on the way home or doing your weekly grocery shopping, every purchase counts. Get extra savings with Stauffer's Grocery Rewards.
And hey everybody, it's Sleeve. I'm in Mount Joy, Pennsylvania for this supermarket checkout. And before we get this party started, well, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. Comment below, let me know you have subscribed so I get back to you as soon as I can. Folks, we're at Stauffer's of Kissel Hill Fresh Foods. Now, this is a new store, having recently opened in May of 2021. Prior to that, it was a Darren Camps. Darren Camps was a family-owned 4-store chain that began in 1932 and folded in 2018. They elected to sell one store to Giant Carlisle and close the remaining 3 stores, of which this was one of them. After a short stint as a temporary car dealership in 2019, Stauffer's of Kissel Hill Fresh Foods purchased the location in 2020. Then, after an extensive remodel, the ribbon was cut on a new Stauffer's in May of 2021. So this store, I don't even think the paint is dry yet. It is literally that new. And as we walk inside this store, I must say, I was impressed. Granted, there's not a lot of color here. You got white floors, you got white walls. But let me tell you something. The selection was amazing. I was floored when I approached the deli and produce and bakery area. The meal choices, the selection is just absolutely phenomenal. This is truly how you do it. Other supermarkets, whether independent or large chains, you better go to Stauffer's in Mount Joy, Pennsylvania, and just look at their selection. They had an amazing amount here. Now, these aisle markers were kind of interesting. They kind of remind me, in some ways, of Food Lion's aisle markers. They have that black and blue, like their EFA decor package. And honestly, the store itself was very plain in its appearance, but then again, this is Lancaster County, home of the Amish. I must say, though, the amount of options available to you here was exhausting. I don't think you could ever find a store with this much selection anywhere. I was in awe. And it only has about 12 aisles here. But man, they pack a lot in them 12 aisles. It felt like a much larger store to me. And even here, you notice, okay, you get 12 aisles, but you also have extra space here for other, things. You get sodas, you got Entenmann's and Tasty Cakes and whatnot. I mean, whatever you're looking for, this place definitely has it. Honestly, I was just in awe of what was here. I'm not really wowed by the visuals, but in terms of the decor. But when it comes to what you can find here, and I hadn't had these fruit bars, and I can't remember when. A buddy of mine used to buy a whole case of them, and at work he'd pop into my area and just drop me a few. Missed that ever since you went working somewhere else. And of course, my sweet tooth is kicking in, so I went and got the Donut Shop collection of Jelly Belly beans. I love Jelly Belly beans. I mean, they honestly know how to encapsulate the flavor, if you will. I mean, you bite into one and you're like, that tastes like Mountain Dew. Ooh, that's one that tastes like Dr. Pepper. Ooh, that one tastes like coffee. I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, it just conjures up so much in your mind when you taste one. I'm rambling again. And I figured it was lunchtime. I figured I'd see what I could scrounge up for a little lunch here. And wow, there's a lot of stuff. I do not think that if I lived in the area, I don't think that I'd be able to pick something that I could heat and go. I'd probably buy like several different meals, try them all at once. I mean, seriously, they had Chinese, I think they had like Hispanic, they had like all. I mean, whatever you were into, they had it. It was amazing. I think I did settle on a hoagie, and it was pretty good. I mean, not like the kind you get in the Philly, South Jersey area. The roll was a little different, but overall, it still was a great sandwich. I must have polished that off really quick too. And I'm looking at some of the other things here. I think I eventually picked up some olives. Why? Because I like olives, and I like to put pitted olives in my sandwich. It's nice pickles, sometimes pepper shooters, a little something I do. And there were plenty of things to choose from here. And I'm looking for dessert. And so at this point, I come looking at donuts. And let me just tell you something. Wow, the donut selection was amazing. I actually had to try one for you. And so I didn't know what to pick because I'm not a normal shopper here, not a regular at this store. So I just picked the first thing that kind of, caught my eye. Using a scientific method called Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. I didn't realize that was actually peanut butter frosting, but, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. Wait till I'm in the car and I'll share with you my findings, if you will. And that was it for me. Thankfully, because they don't have a bag ban in this part of Pennsylvania, I didn't have to worry about being unable to find a basket, which is the unintended consequence that us in New Jersey and I believe even Philadelphia have found. People just walk their shopping baskets to the car with them and toss them in the trunk, and that's that. I guess that's what happens when you switch from offering bags at checkout to bring your reusable bags with you. And at this point, I went looking for some olives and got these slightly spicy ones. They were good. And now it's time for me to walk back to checkout. Kind of look around still, see if there's anything else I might want to get. Honestly, I don't think I could ever leave this store. It was amazing. And I think every supermarket should be like this in terms of selection. It just wowed me. Between the local fare, between the different things they offered, it was just great. And I would definitely shop here again. Yeah, I know the decor's a little bland, but it makes up for that with the selection. Seriously. At this point, I went to the self-checkouts again, trying to not draw attention to myself. And again, it felt good to carry my purchases in real bags. I even double bagged them. Well, I'm going to go out to my car, and from there, I'm going to report my findings regarding the donuts. But first, I'm going to walk through the Christmas display. This was actually a couple weeks before Christmas, and oh, the pine smell was awesome. They have a great lawn and garden side to their stores as well. But now I'm going to go to my car and try the donut. But before we leave Stauffer's of Kissel Hill here, let's try a donut. What do you think? Looks like it has white cream, not Bavarian cream. So I'm trying to figure out what kind of icing this is. But let's get into it. Peanut butter. Pretty good donut. Honestly, I have a crazy idea. If this was a jelly-filled donut with the peanut butter icing, wow, that would be amazing. I mean, this is good, but it's just missing the mark. It's just a peanut butter frosted with jelly filled. Someone's got to do that. Whoever does that, you will have my ultimate amazement. But not bad donut. I'd probably hit up their donuts again if I ever ever get in the area again. But folks, thanks again for watching. Have a great day out there. We'll give you a thumbs up, but my hands are full. Like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell. Check out all the stores out there. You never know what you might find. Have a great day, and I will see you on the next video. I can't believe I got in this place.